Hello everyone, welcome back to Chemistry CC for you. Your KUSET 2020 exam is over today. I hope all of you have done well. But I have a few analysis before I begin with the preliminary answer key. First of all, I want to say the answer key that I'm going to discuss today is very preliminary. I have done that very fastly, have not solved every question carefully. So there might be mistakes in the answer key that I'm going to show right now. So please forgive that. This is a disclaimer so that you people don't get worried even if some of my answers are wrong. So please don't get worried. We'll be uploading a refined answer key in 2 days where we'll be solving carefully the answers once again and then upload the answer key once again. And secondly, what the exam about the exam today, the exam was a bit different from the previous years, I must say that, because they have focused a lot on quantum chemistry part in the physical chemistry. So usually these many questions never come from the part of quantum chemistry. They have made the quantum chemistry part a bit more difficult, and in organic chemistry there were not much questions that we usually expect from that part. I think part A was easier this year than the previous years. And inorganic chemistry, there was a lot of confusing questions, to be honest, because in inorganic chemistry, they have given so many questions from the part of coordination chemistry kinetics, which was really surprising for me because you learn all these kinetics of the coordination complex and their reactions in MSc. Actually, it is that like trans effect and all those things. You will study detail on that topics in your MSc chemistry. So they have asked questions from that part, and it was really surprising for even me because those types of questions usually come for CSIR net. So right at this moment, giving out some cutoff marks would not be correct. I'll be analyzing the questions and also about the number of students once they release the total number of students who have attended the examination, we would be able to come up with some cutoff marks, which might possibly be common for all the CUs. And also, the exam is over, so right now you people should not worry about the cutoff anymore. Even the answer key, I am just giving it for your reference. If you people are really worried, then just go through this once and then just leave that topic till the result comes. Now you need not at least till the answer key is released, you need not be worried about this thing. So that's it. Let's see the answers. So first of all, the main reason for the red color of tris bipyridal iron, which is MLCT transition. We have already, I think I have given this example in one of the previous video. We have discussed this MLCT and LMCT, that is metal to ligand charge transfer. Then the correct ground state term symbol for Ni2 plus is 3F. This question also I have already given you how to calculate. If you have D8, it would be how to calculate that. I have given the shortcut video. I hope all of you have made use of that shortcut. So I hope you got this answer correctly. Then in octahedral complex ions, the T2G orbitals are, they are triply degenerate, and we know it is DXY, DYZ and DXZ. Then, which of the following ions can be explained by a D2sp3 hybridization and should be diamagnetic? It was very obvious from that because D2sp3 hybridization implies we should have total of six ligands coordinated to the central metal ion. So the first option was NiCN4, which is not the answer, and the other two which were given, they were weak field ligands, which would be giving only sp3d2, not D2sp3. Only Cn was the strong field ligand, so this would be the answer. Further, we have which of the following transition metal ion should have the smallest ionic radii. So we have studied this trend. Also in my previous videos, I have told about this trend. As we are going across the group, uh, the size the size will be getting decreased. Both ionic as well as atomic radii, they'll be getting decreased. In the first transition series, this is pronounced, but in higher transition series, this effect would not be that much. Then the correct name for the complex NaPtBrClNH3NO2. So in this you have to write the amine group first. It is in the alphabetical order you have to write. So amine, bromo, sodium would be first because your coordination complex part is an anion. So first the metal, the positive part which is sodium. Then amine, bromo, chloro, nitrito, platinate. You should have this ATE in your answer, because this is a anionic part. So this. Now next, which one of the following molecules is odd one out in the bonding property? So out of all the, I did not really understand what they mean by this bonding properties, but I expect it to be hybridization, because out of the four options given, the other three had an sp2 hybridization, while this only CH4 had the hybridization as sp3. So in that case, CH4 should be the answer. Again, as I said in the beginning, these are all preliminary answer key. It may change. It may change once we are reading the question paper once again. So yeah. Next, which of the following statements is correct? So there were four statements. Out of the statements, CO is a strong field ligand and a good pi acceptor, and so is Cn minus would be the correct answer, because both carbon monoxide as well as the cyanide ions are very strong, and so they are also very good pi acceptors. So that answer would be the correct one. Next, which of the following is most likely to deviate from spin-only magnetic moment? COH2O6 2 plus. So in this, COH2O6 2 plus would be the answer, and the reason that we choose this option is that the spin-only magnetic moment, there will be deviation in certain cases where there are some symmetry difference. If the T2G or EG orbitals, if they are not perfectly symmetric, in such cases there will be some changes, and the observed magnetic moment and the calculated magnetic moment of 6COH2O6 2 plus is different. So that would be the answer. Next, the which order of this transition metal complex is correct for delta O? So this would be the answer: RHCN6 3 minus greater than RHNH3 6 3 plus greater than RHCl6 3 minus. So why so? Because if you see here, the metal ion, all the oxidation number of the metal ion is same in all of these cases. It is +3 in all of the cases. So in such cases, in one of my videos, I have already told you, in such cases you have to look for the ligand strength in such cases for the delta O. So since the Cn minus is the better, like stronger ligand out of the given ones, you will have Cn6 bonded RH3 plus as the transition metal with the largest delta O among the given one. Next question, which statement is correct regarding the acid dissociation constant pKa? So pKa is inversely proportional to the strength of acid. Ka directly indicates the strength of the acid, but pKa do not indicates it directly. So lower pKa value would be representing stronger acid. That would be the answer. Next, peroxy linkage is present in which of the following acid? So it was H2SO5. The other answer is H2S2O8. Since that was not there in the option, H2SO5 would be the answer. In this, actually, there is a bond between one oxygen and one O, and OH bond is present in the structure of this compound. In previous videos, I have already said you have to go through the peroxo acid, I mean the acids of sulfur and phosphorus, and also this is also known as Caros acid, peroxo, and the name of this acid itself is like that. It is peroxo monosulfuric acid. Next, in which of the following compounds the metal is in lowest oxidation state? Okay, sorry, I have not completed that. I'll come back to this question. The energy of an electron in hydrogenic atom with nuclear charge varies as, so it is varies as z square or z square according to the nuclear charge, because the option is minus 13.6 z square 1 by ni square minus 1 by ng square. The equation goes like that, so it will be directly related to z square. So that's it. Next, the eigenvalue of a Hermitian operator must always be real. It would be real, and not negative, positive, not like that. It should be real, not imaginary. That is the consideration. Then an electron is found in an orbital with one radial node and two angular node. Which orbital is the electron in? It is 4d. So how to find this? Actually, the number of radial node, the number of angular node will be equal to L value. So here 2 angular node means L equal to 2, which means it is either 3d or 4d out of the options. In this radial node, the value of radial node is given by n minus L minus 1. So here n is equal to, if n was 3, then if the answer was 3D, then you will not have any radial node, because 3 minus 2 minus 1, it will be 0. But if it is 4D, you will get one radial node, because 4 minus 2 minus 1. So 4D will be the answer. Then, following the equipartition of energy, the molar heat capacity at constant volume for CO2, SO2 and NO2 would be, I expect it to be CO2 greater than SO2 greater than NO2. I can explain why, because according to the equipartition, once we are solving the equation for molar heat capacity by using the equipartition of energy, we'll get the value of CO2 as 6.5 R and for SO2 as 6 R. So anyway, CO2 is greater than SO2, but in the options there is only one option with CO2 greater than SO2. So this would be the answer. There is no other option with CO2 greater than SO2. Next, the number of degrees of freedom in the homogeneous liquid of two component system with a eutectic point at 1 atm, it is 2. Then next, the ionic strength of 0.1 molar aqueous solution of Fe2SO4 thrice is. So I want to make this clear. This answer can be 0.25. So there is some confusion wherein people get 1.5. So I think the answer would be 0.5. We will check into this answer once again. So it is 0.25. Now next, the atomic packing fraction of BCC structure is, it is 68% or 0.68. Then a crystal structure with A equal to B not equal to C and alpha equal to beta equal to gamma equal to 90 degrees is tetragonal. Next, the coordination number of CS cesium plus and chloride ions is in Cl cesium chloride respectively is, it is 8 each. So cesium, one cesium is surrounded by 8 Cl and every Cl is surrounded by 8 cesium. So therefore the coordination number respectively would be 8 and 8. The indicator methyl orange is most suitable for 3.1 to 4.4 range. I have already discussed this part, and phenolphthalein also I have discussed during that time. This mainly methyl orange lies in the part of acidic pH, and phenolphthalein lies in the part of basic pH. This we have already discussed in the previous videos. Next, pH of 10 raised to minus 8 molar HCl solution is closed. So this question is really confusing. I would say why? Because the answer is 6.98. So you have two options. One is 7.1 and the other is 6.9. So I'm not very sure which one you should you will be, they'll be giving us the answer key, but I think it will be approximately 7.1 would be the correct answer, because only 0.3 difference is there, 0.03 difference is there in here, but in the other case there is 0.08 difference. So the closest would be 7.1. Therefore, I'll choose 7.1 as the answer, but if there is any change, I'll be giving you the answer. So I hope you were able to solve this question, because in similar model we had solved the pH of H2SO4 10 raised to, if I'm right, we had solved for 10 raised to minus 6 molar H2SO4 solution. So this is similar pattern. There is no difference. So just the number has been changed. Next, a quantum mechanical particle of mass m free to rotate on the surface of a sphere is in the state with energy 10 h square by mr square. The degenerate of this is, I hope it is 9. I have not solved this completely, but from my primary analysis, I think this is 9. I'll inform you if there is any change in that answer. Then the number of degrees of freedom of liquid water in equilibrium with ice is, it is 1. We have already discussed the formula for this answer. Next question. For a particle in a cubic box, the total number of quantum numbers needed to specify its states are. This is also a very ambiguous question for me. I'll suggest this is 3, but we'll go through the answer once again and see whether it is 3 or something else. So again, this is also a question that we need. Since it is a three-dimensional box, we expect it to have at 3, but since it is a cubic box, I also doubt it is 1. So that I'm very confused between these two. So right now my answer is 3, but we'll go through the answer once again. Next, the conductance at infinite dilution follows the order K plus greater than Na plus greater than Li plus. This also we have discussed in one of our previous videos. wherein I have said that the hydration energy is high for Li plus, and the hydration energy and mobility are inversely proportional. If you have more hydration energy, then you will be having lesser mobility. If you have lesser mobility, what happens? Conductance will be decreased. So in this case, Li plus is having the largest hydration energy and therefore the lowest mobility, and therefore it will be having the lowest conductance also, since conductance is directly proportional to the mobility. Next, the concept of exchange energy suppose which of the following? It is Pauli's exclusion principle, because it is Pauli's exclusion principle itself. Then I'll give the explanation of this later on. Actually, I can say the exchange energy is the energy released when two or more electrons with same spin exchange their positions in the degenerate orbital. So, exactly the same thing is discussed by Pauli's exclusion principle. So, exchange energy is supported by Pauli's exclusion principle, or the vice versa. The correct order of trans effect is, this is the question that I was very confused to and very surprised to see in this examination, because the trans effect order is explained, like the intensity of trans effect is always measured like rate of substitution that occurs in the trans part of the ligand. So that is the order of trans effect, and it goes like this: CO will be having the largest, CH3 minus, then Br minus, and finally NH3. There were two or three questions from the part of kinetics of coordination complexes, complex reactions, and yeah, we have to see how they are going to put marks and how well people have done in those questions. So right now, don't be tensed about those questions. I don't think many of them are very much aware of this part. So we can be tension free for the time being. Next, this question was repeatedly asked. We have discussed this in two or three videos. The inverse spinel among the options given was NiFe2O4. So all the other structures given were normal spinel. Only NiFe2O4 was inverse spinel. Then the correct bond order of O2 plus O2 minus CO and O2 2 minus is 2.5, 1.5, 3, and 1, because this had 14 electrons, and uh, similarly the electrons, I hope you have counted the electrons and used the shortcut to get this answer directly. As I have said, this shortcut was really helpful. I'm glad that it was helpful. The last moment shortcut was handy for you people. Next question: the correct structure of the ibuprofen, it was option A in the question paper I have seen, that is the one with COOH in it. Again, they have specifically asked some things from the biomolecules part. Again, surprising this year. So the structures were usually not asked from the biomolecules part, not much at least. But ibuprofen, this is very different question. So they usually, what the trend is to ask, give the particular use of a medicine and ask you which of the following would be that medicine. The name of the medicine is asked, but this time they have given the name of the medicine and asked to identify the structure. So the answer is option A in the question paper I have followed. That is the one with COOH. Next, which of the following does not undergo mutar-rotation? So I hope you know this answer. It is sucrose, because the glycosidic bond is between the glucose and also fructose, so it is difficult to undergo mutar-rotation. So sucrose would be the answer. Then, which of the following is not true about fatty acids? This I have read some papers to identify this answer, but the fatty acid dissolving non-polar solvent is the wrong statement according to me, because I believe fatty acids dissolve in polar solvents. Again, this is also conflicting, because in the paper I have read, they have talked about short fatty acids. This is a very general statement, so we'll come back to this answer later on. And So fatty acids dissolve in I hope it is non-polar, the option A, but let's see how it goes. Then next, this was a reaction given for you. The thing is, to get this 3-chloropyridine, you need CHCl3, because for that you need carbene, and the carbene can be generated from CHCl3 only. For this reaction to occur, you need this particular species, and that's why I hope the answer is this one, CHCl3, and NaOH would be the required reagent, and or the missing reagent is CHCl3 and NaOH. Then next question: Which of the following does not give a tertiary alcohol upon heating with CH3 MgBr? I think it is 3-methyl pentanal, because this all the others that were given were ketones and esters. Both ketones and esters give tertiary alcohols, while aldehydes are supposed to give you secondary alcohol. So we hope it is this answer. Next, let's see. Lucas reagent, again, so many times we have discussed this. It is anhydrous zinc chloride and concentrated HCl. Then which compound give violet color with neutral ferric chloride solution? Again, it's phenol. So yes, this is very simple question, repeatedly asked. Even we have discussed this multiple times for many MSc chemistry examinations. The protein synthesis start with amino acid, namely, so it is methionine, and I can say why. It is pure biology. So you know about the start codons, anticodons, all these things happen. So when the protein synthesis always start when they then when there is a codon called start codon. So the start codon sequence, always this codon actually means three different nucleic acid residues. Okay, so methionine, AUG, is the name of the codon which starts the protein synthesis, and AUG codes for methionine, the protein methionine. So protein synthesis always starts with the amino acid methionine, because the start codon, which is AUG, corresponds to the protein called methionine. Next question. Here you have two questions, so I can directly give the answer. Kinetic theory of gas. I hope you know the root mean square velocity and of molecular oxygen. The option. I hope you people know how to calculate this, because we have discussed this question multiple times. And you know the formula is root of 3 RT by m. So it is proportional to the proportional to the value of masses of molecular hydrogen and oxygen. So the answer would be option B, 1:2 root 2, if you are checking the masses. And second, the harmonic vibrational frequency of diatomic molecule is nu. If you increase the reduced mass by 4 times, what will be the resulting frequency? It will be B. Again, we have discussed this type of question. Then, which compound does not give a positive test for nitrogen? It is glycerin. Then the number of isoprene units in sesquiterpene is 3. So the same question was asked in HCU a few years back. When I solved that question paper, I had given this answer, and also I had given a table about different terpenes and the isoprene units in it. In that, sesquiterpene actually had 3 isoprene units. So I hope you people had watched that video. So again, that is also a question we have previously discussed. This question we have never discussed. This rearrangement never came into our view previously. So Neber rearrangement is the conversion of, it is ketoxime tosylate to aminoketones. We have not discussed this, and this is a new reaction, a totally new question. And yes, and this Neber rearrangement, what actually it is, base catalyzed conversions, and it will be converting oxime tosylates and also quaternary salts of hydrozones or chloramines to alpha aminoketones. So option D, I guess it's option D, that is the correct answer. Next, here we have a question for finding the specific rotation. So the specific rotation, the formula would be alpha by CL, where C is the concentration in gram per ml, which is already given. So you need to just substitute the answers. And L, it is given in centimeter. You have to change it into decimeter, dm. So that then you are done, and your answer will be plus 333 degree. That is the specific rotation. Next, in saturate calomel electrode, the saturation is with respect to, it is with respect to KCl and Hg2Cl2. This is, we have not discussed this part. Yeah, I think we have discussed this part when we discussed electrochemistry in that video. I have talked about some electrodes, and I hope you people have written this answer, because this is a very direct question and easy to get the score. Next, what is the most stable conformation for ethylene glycol? It is the Gauss conformation, because in most of them there will be like they will prefer the staggered conformation, but in the case of ethylene glycol and some other compounds like ethylene glycol and fluoroethanol, they'll be preferring gauche conformation, which is more stable than the others. Next, which of the following is not true about cyclohexene? So the transition state is state conformer is half chair. I think that is the wrong statement, because the Bode conformation is the transition state, allowing the interconversion between different Swiss-Bode conformation. So I think the transition state or the is the Bode conformer. So the sentence which talks that transition state conformer is half chair is the wrong statement. And we'll go with that for the time being. Next, which compound is most likely to undergo oxidative addition of H2? I think it is the Wilkinson's catalyst, RHCl, PPH3, sorry, this is PPH3 thrice. Okay. Next, the most abundant, the most abundant metal ion in human bodies. So I'll tell you why I'm confused with this question, because most abundant metal is calcium in the human body. So calcium does not exist as iron. So in that case, the answer should be Fe. I think it is Fe. So that the option was something like the protein which carries oxygen in the blood. In such cases, I think it would be iron, because in hemoglobin, myoglobin, it is iron. So we'll go with that option right now. But I'll check this answer once again, and I'll come back to you. Next, spectral bands in NaEn thrice. It is 3. I have checked a few spectra, and out of that, I think it is 3. Again, this is also something we'll be checking once again, and in the refined answer key, we'll be coming back with this answer. Next, this is a very simple question. We have discussed this question also. A cyclic heat engine operates between a source and a sink. So the source and sink temperature is given. So what is the maximum efficiency? So it will be like something like 1 minus 300 by 1200. That is, you are going to convert it into Kelvin, and you will get the answer as 75%. That is the answer. Next, the work done. The work done during the free expansion of 1 mole of an ideal gas. So the free expansion of 1 mole of an ideal gas is given as, so the question was really long, but the answer is 0, because free expansion actually means expansion of a gas into vacuum. So no work will be done during the expansion of an ideal gas, whether irrespective of the process being irreversible or reversible. So in free expansion, the work done would be 0. Again, this question, again another reaction given to you. So the answer would be option D, according to the question paper I have followed, where you have, so here there will be a methyl transfer, 1,2 methyl transfer occurs. So here what happens is this will become H2O plus, and as this leaves, a cation will be formed here, but this is not stable. So for better cation to form, one of the methyl group will migrate to this position, and after the migration, then you will get a double bond here. So that is the answer. I think 1,2 dimethyl cyclohexene would be the answer. Next, identify the incorrect statement. I think NiCN2 2 minus is kinetically inert would be the wrong statement, because it is kinetically labile. It is thermodynamically it is inert. So there are two different. Again, this is a question from the part of coordination complex reactions and their kinetics. So coordination complex, certain times they can be kinetically inert or thermodynamically inert, and sometimes both. So sometimes what happens is thermodynamically they'll be very reactive, but kinetically they can be very stable. But in the case of this particular complex, it is kinetically very active, and thermodynamically it is stable. So this should be a wrong answer, because this is supposed to be kinetically active. So I hope this is the answer. That the incorrect statement is this one. Next we are all going to discuss about part A. All the answer is for part A. So the word that is a synonym for apprise, so synonym is notify, because apprise is actually meaning to inform something to someone, so it would be notify. Then pair with same relation, thermometer and temperature was given. So thermometer is used to measure temperature, similarly hygrometer is used to measure humidity. Then family is the glue that holds the society. This was the blank that given, it will be together. Then bread is related to bakery and brick is related to furnace. This is the option that was blanked out. Then angina is associated with chest. Everything else was wrong. It was skin and something else. So chest would be the answer. Meaning of via media, it is something like halfway. Only one word was meaning similar. That is a middle course. Halfway is the meaning of via media. Then in that sentence, the presence of hawkers, something in the footpath. The sentence was like that. So it means that the movement became very difficult because of the hawkers or vendors. Vendors means the people who are trying to sell things in the footpath. So the answer would be vendors. Then the word meaning having great knowledge or insight. It is profound. I hope you all of you have heard this word before. Then there is a hardcore criminal on loose. So on loose actually means moving freely. So they are free to move in the town. That is the meaning of this. Next, choose the odd one. It is BD, because in all other cases there were two letters in between that were omitted. Like in H there was H I J and then K. So HK was given. Similarly, I think it was M and uh, Q or something. M and P, I guess. N and O were omitted. So only BD was not there. Then odd numeral pair is 4 and 32 because all the other was number and their cube. Next, different number is this is 244. No, I think it is 344 only. I just forgot the question. Just a moment, I might need to check it. So yeah, this question I'll come back to you. Next, one is if one is to one, then 25 is to what? So it will be 625 because one square is one and 25 square would be 625. So that would be the answer. Next, odd one is Dover. Why? Because in case of the given plants, what happens? All the others are pulses. Only this one is different. Only this one was Jover. So the next, the next one is mm, this answer. Okay, I remember this answer. This is actually 324 because all the other numbers that are given has the sum of the digits as 10. If you see, there was 136, which is 6 plus 3 plus 1, 10. Then 352, 5 plus 3, 8 plus 2, 10. Then 244, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 4, 10. So the answer would be 324, option A. Then one odd one is Jover because it is a millet. Then 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. The blank one would be 13 because they are talking about prime numbers. Then 17. Before 17, it should be 13. Then next question. Flower EMNXDS would be the answer. So this is actually very different because in the given code, the code that is already given, there was for the first letter moves one letter backward. So F would be going to E. Then L would go one letter forward. It will become M. Then again O goes one letter backwards, so it will become N. Then W will go to one letter forward, which is X, and E will go one letter backward, which is D. Then R will go one letter forward, which is S. So this is the pattern that you have to follow. Then this number, you had to write the numbers that were given and the letters corresponding to that. Then you would have got the answer for this number. Then if white is called blue and blue is called red is called yellow. So this was the code given. The color of human blood was asked. It is yellow because human blood is red in color and red is called as yellow. So yellow would be the answer. Then Dada Sahib Phalke Award was first Indian was Devika Rani. Then sunrise is first in Arunachal Pradesh. Then best soil for cotton is black soil. Sanskrit play by Vishaka Datta is Mudra Rakshasa. Then Vietnam, Hanoi, and the first state on the basis of language, it's Andhra Pradesh. So these are the answers. We'll be giving the answers, more answers in the like refined answers in the coming days. And also, please don't be tensed about any of the things you have done or written in the examination. Just be carefree now. We'll come back to all the doubts, and if you feel any answers are wrong or you have any other answers for the questions that we had discussed, please give in the comment section. I'll check those answers and I'll come back to you. As I said, my answers may not be 100% correct because I am doing it in a haste. I'll slowly solve the answers once again and come back to you. Right now, don't think about the cutoff. Wait for 2-3 days. Let's see, and then we'll come. Then I'll propose a cutoff that might be there for this examination. So be tension free. All of you had prepared well. So I hope you have done well. Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.